Anyway, oh my God, thank you so much. Unearned applause, yes. I love unearned applause. Only thing I love more is hard drugs. Yes. Fucking love me some hard drugs. Get me some of that heroin in my body. Both kinds. I'm a feminist addict. But yeah, man. Hello. Yeah. Love me some drugs. That gave me so much thinking time. That's crazy. Love me some drugs. When I went into work the other day, I was really nervous that wearing this shirt, they think it was like marijuana. Because as I live in the UK, I've never seen fresh marijuana. The marijuana you get in the UK, if you know, is kind of like gravel. They've painted green. It's very dry, like our wit. And I was nervous that they were like, it's fine, it's just sort of reeds, which is good. If you translated my shirt into Egyptian hieroglyphics, it would read, which is nice. Anyway, I got a pint of water here. I don't want to be holding it for the whole time. Anyone want to hold it? I can trust you in my pint of water. Thank you very much. Throughout the set, I might come back and want to hydrate myself if I fancy it, because I love water, mate. Anyway, my name is Alfred. We got to that in the end. It's my brother, long lost. We were divided in a war many years ago, and now we've finally met once again. My name is Alfred. I was named after Alfred the Great, chronologically. And he's a great guy, wasn't he, Alfred the Great, as you'd assume, from the moniker. Only English king to be known as the Great. And he's established the Danelaw. Any big fans of the Danelaw here?
Yes.
Yeah, the Northerners would hate it, because they'd be like, the Vikings are still fucking tearing the shit out of us. Anyway, very historical humour there. So yes, and although he did burn those cakes, didn't he? He famously burned some cakes, followed him around forever. Pretty bad. In many ways, he's Iraq, really. Names. Fucking crazy, aren't they? Words that we've sort of mashed together to mean shit. Alfred originally means elfish council. Did you know that? I know, funny. But council, not as in like, you must take the ring. But counsel is in like therapy, like SEL. So like, take what you can in the dark ages. Like, I'm feeling anxious. Rub a pigeon on your face. Thank you so much, Doctor. The height of modern technology. But yes, Elvish Council, more like kind of take your anxieties and throw them into the firing pit from whence they came. Name's crazy though. Origins. There's not much, just so you know, there's not much kind of flow or sort of strong links in here. Well, I bet that's what you wear when you're going out partying, don't you? Oh yes, attract the ladies for the events. Anyway, back to it. Alexander, originally ancient Greek for defender of man. Guy nodding in the corner, this guy's, I know, I'm a fucking etymologist. Siobhan, which is ancient Irish for beloved of God. Isabella, which is Italian for it's Belle. But yeah. What's the word? Should do a bit of sort of up-to-date comedy. Today, Nigel Farage is back in the election. Okay, nice. Didn't expect some whoops from that. That's great. He called like an emergency meeting, and I was like, what's a fucking Reform Party emergency meeting? Like, guys, I saw like a brown woman breastfeeding in public. Fuck! We've got to sort this shit out. But anyway, I won't do too much about general election. But it is crazy how last few elections, you can always tell who's going to win because who looks the most like some processed meat. Since 2010. Sausage, brisket, haggis, and Nordic bacon, which is nice. That's a very specific one for people who shop in the Polish section of the supermarket, which is great. You should always try some new, fresh stuff. That's just a little thing there I wanted to throw out. Positivity. But yes, anyway, look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting older. I'm 24. Last time I did this set, I was 23. Not because I'm being sort of hounded by some kind of strange extratemporal disease in which I rapidly age. Like that bit in, like, you know that episode of Doctor Who where he gets zapped and turned into a walnut? You know, like he gets like 1,000 years old. He looks like a fucking pistachio. Some of you don't watch Doctor Who again. Like it's really gone down the hill in terms of threat. In my day, it's like destroy the entire universe. It's like you will be a cashew. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm getting older. I'm 24 now, which is kind of crazy. I might have a face now, the colour of kind of and texture of sort of cheap sausage. But soon I will kind of wrinkle with age. It happened to my granddad. He was known throughout the land for the soft texture of his hands when he was young. In the mountaintop village in which he lived. Someone oohed there as if like having soft hands is a problem. You will figure out why it's relevant at the end of this joke. Anyway, that wasn't a bet, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, it's very soft hands. People come from far and wide to touch his soft, velveteen hands. But then as he got older, his hands wrinkled up and crusted until they were like pumice stones, rough and hard, which is a tragic irony because he was a masseuse. And so people would come out of his masseusing hut going, my bones feel incredible, my skin now is flayed and raw and horrible. And, moving on swiftly. Because I'm aging, obviously, thinking a little bit about, I think about death a lot. I have a sort of morbid preoccupation with death, as you'd assume. Obviously, I'm thinking of ways to escape death. Maybe I should start believing in reincarnation. Anyone here believe in reincarnation? There's like one person who's like, maybe, I know I've been bad this life though, so I will be a brain. Yeah, it's going to be shit. Anyone here? So we're all in favour of like the dark abyss of nothingness. Yay! Infinite nothing. Brilliant. Yeah, I've started trying to believe in reincarnation. The Buddhists, they believe that reincarnation is a kind of a process you have to go through. They believe reincarnation only ends when you reach nirvana. Because they're massive Kurt Cobain fans. Hey. That's a joke that if I ever do tell it, people who are slightly older than me, so like sort of 30s and 40s, go like, wow, you weren't even alive when Nirvana was around. That's crazy, how do you know? In the office the other day, someone was like, do you know about the band Steps? And I was like, yeah, because I think in the modern world, because we've got like the internet and shit, you kind of, it's easy to slowly accrue secondary knowledge of like fucking bollocks. You know, like we haven't recently gone through a dark age. Like it makes sense if we were fucking Vikings. And they were like, young Sven, do you remember the sort of OG Gregorian chants from back in the day when we go raiding them monasteries? Like they go like this, bom, 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 bom. And I was like, well, no, because I'm too young, you know. The only way I've known about it is because you've told me about it. Because they only had an oral historical tradition, which has meant that they passed on history through sort of word of mouth. Not how I thought as a kid, which is they suck knowledge out of each other's dicks. Or lick knowledge out of each other's fannies. Equal opportunities, knowledge. Like a kind of crazy sort of Wikipedia-based like post-nut clarity. I'm like, oh my god, now I know so much about Constantinople. Do you want to know about the Roman Empire? No! Oh, I'm full today. I've had enough, thank you, man. But yeah, if I was going to be reincarnated as an animal, anyone got any ideas what animal they want to be reincarnated as? A stingray? Yeah, good, I suppose. Why a stingray? Big and lots of surface area. Is this like a sort of therapy session where you're like, I feel like I take up too little space in the room? I wish I could be wide. I encompass everything. And a little face, like, they always look sad, don't they, stingrays? But they're called stingrays. That's really sick. But yeah, I think I'd like to be reincarnated as a panda. I think I must be reincarnated as a panda. That's the alpha species, I think. We think we're so cool with our AI and our industry and our 19 Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, all equally impressive accomplishments. Went a little bit Sean Connery there. And that's crazy. We've already reached 9 minutes 55 seconds. So we'll just go a little bit further. And we'll cut things off in a sec. Oh, thank you.
Headline.
Thank you, Daddy. I'll do a tiny bit about pandas, and then I'll fuck off. So anyway, yeah, I think I'd be great. I think that'd be great because wake up every morning and there's loads of scientists trying to figure out how to make you fucking horny. Amazing. They want you to bang. It's the only bang like once a year. It's crazy. So you slide under the door every morning. Oh, nice, photograph a panda dressed as a sexy fireman. Yeah. Get my gander up. Next day, panda dressed as a sexy French maid. Okay, I suppose. Checking everything out in terms of proclivities. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work because they don't have professions, do they? So they don't find that quite sexy. They don't find that sexy in the same way, so it didn't work. After step one, it's pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, I think I'd like to be a panda because, you know, I think I'd be a sexy modern man. Anyway, because she needs a modern man, Tian Tian does in the Edinburgh Zoo. She needs a man who treats her right. Anyway, that's more than 10 minutes. This set was sponsored by WeTransfer. Trying to make my money somehow. So if you want to transfer data across large distances, did you want to transfer data across large distances?
I just got an account today.
You just got an account today? Oh, hey, well done. And on that bombshell, goodbye.